All right, today on Small Town Texas Barbecue, we're making some beef finger ribs and we're doing it Texas style. And when you're doing stuff Texas style in Texas, you got to have your meat from your own local HEB to make it as authentic as possible. Love HEB and glad they're here to supply me with the things that I need to get things going. So these finger ribs have a lot of marbling, a lot of fat on them, and they are a little bit thin, so I did decide to go ahead and leave the membrane on the back, and we're just going to treat these like we do a brisket, adding some mustard, just plain yellow mustard. Doesn't matter really what brand it is. um, you're not really getting that flavor coming through. This is just as a binder, so we're going to rub that all in on the front. No point in rubbing on the back because it's just the membrane, and up here's where you want the meat to have all that flavor bound to it. So what we're gonna do after we get all this mustard rubbed in is go ahead and use our salt, pepper, and garlic rub. That's what I typically like to use on mine. And same thing I do for a brisket, just kosher salt, 16 mesh black pepper, and a little bit of garlic. Very, very simple and easy to do when you get these out on the grill. So getting all these seasoned up, and we'll kind of move on from there. And I like to do these a little bit higher, around 275 degrees on the smoker temp. So I had to light up my big smoker because I was also cooking some chicken on the same day. So I had everything going, and I wanted to cook all of this stuff around the same temp. So that's what I did. Got all that going and moving in the right direction. We're trying something different today too. I'm using pecan. Lots of folks like pecan here in Texas to smoke with. So we're gonna try this today and see how everything tastes. Not using any other wood, just pecan along with my HEB charcoal just to keep the heat going, but gonna drop some of these in there for some smoke. And it's about 40 something degrees outside today, and a little chilly, but not as bad as it was the other day when it was 26. So I think we'll be okay keeping our stuff up to temp. There we have them. Got those ribs in the horizontal part of the smoker. One of the other things that I did with these was I had saved some Clausen pickle juice from some kosher dills, and as these were getting smoked up, every once in a while I would spritz a little of that pickle juice on the outside of these just to see how they would taste. And as you can see, they were coming along just fine. And in the end, really liked what we were doing since we did get the pecan wood. Now I will say my preference on these is for beef is to have post oak and hickory. Really like that combination. Every once in a while I like to add in some apple and some hickory, just a little extra flavor. But the pecan did great, along with some of that HEB store brand charcoal. Always good stuff to have. And as you can see, we are smoking these up, and little by little they are coming along, and really love these. And as you can see, we did get a good bark. Now like I said, I left the membrane on, and the reason I left the membrane on is because these are thinner ribs, and they definitely can fall to pieces without that membrane on the back to hold them intact. It's a little bit different than the pork ribs, but did get a good bark on these. Really like that, and did get the meat shrinking back off of the bone. So good stuff. And as you can see, got good smoke ring going as well, and had some good ribs. And they're not as meaty as the plate ribs, but they are definitely a great thing to have in your repertoire. And about $31, $32 for a big family pack of those at your local HEB down here in Texas. So thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you guys. I've been on a bit of a hiatus lately, so it's great for me to be able to get a video done. But like my channel and like this video, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know your thoughts.